Son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode, let me tell y'all first of all, we did this segment months ago. Like, it was a lot of controversy about a lot of stuff. This episode, by the way, before I even go into all that, is Aya Nakamura, French lady of African descent, killing the French music game right now. Topping the charts. She got a single from 2018 that's still banging 2024 like it's brand new. She doing her thing. The thing about it is, people was like, yo, here's the news. I remember hearing the news. They said, maybe we can get you to do the national anthem. We know you can hold some notes. So, French people was tripping. Then it was like, yo, how about just show up and do something? French people were tripping. The far right was like, no, we don't want this to be our thing. France just has issues when it comes to race. Y'all think America bad. France is ridiculous. I'm just saying. They were trying to figure out how to incorporate her. The hottest joint jumping in France. And they was like, how do we incorporate her into the whole joint? The opening ceremony is Friday. And it's like, yo, how do we put Shorty into this? And the far right was like, no. They got Celine Dion. Her and Lady Gaga gonna do a duet. They say Celine Dion got stiff person syndrome. That's why you can't really move. She can't move. She's like a mannequin, which is crazy to me. I've only seen Celine Dion get down once, like do her thing, and that was like a Michael Jackson impression. I know y'all seen the video. She was out here moving like Mike. It was like, okay. I've never heard a Celine Dion song where you would be out here on your Chris Brown Usher. Like you felt like you needed to put some steps on it. Like, so it's like, yeah, would that really be a bad thing? Like, can she still sing? Sure. She just can't move. I've seen Celine Dion do some songs, and the most moving she did was sway to the left, like semi-turn to the left, semi-turn to the right, arms wide, do the thing where she points, she sings, and she might move her head. She might even clench her fist and get into it when she's really getting into it. That's it. Like, girl, you can have whatever syndrome you have and just stand there. Stevie Wonder used to do it. Stevie Wonder just did the head nod and the little shake and the clap. Y'all remember Stevie won't doing no moves. That was it. Stevie head nod, do. She's my Sherry, and the shoulders will shimmy a little bit. We weren't expecting Stevie to like pull out some moves to be like, now I'm about to moonwalk and fall off the stage. Man, stay still, son. What is you doing? There's a video of Stevie, not the video, it's the documentary. It's the documentary of the joint of the soul festival that they had back in the 70s. And they was like, yo, this is when Stevie was trying to transfer from being Lil Stevie, and he was trying to be a little more independent with his music. And he's at the piano, just at the organ. I don't even think it was a piano. He's at the organ getting it in. And then he moves and he kicks the seat back. And the dude is like, and Stevie moving his hand like, move, man, I got this. Young Stevie, I got this. Move, man. And he just just going in on the joint. And then he just gets up and he starts and dude is like, do I keep trying to follow him? Stevie holding on to the organ. He know where he at. Y'all better start acting like Stevie. I know they be like, Stevie can see a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. That's a little bit. Alright. It was sunny out there. That sun get in his eyes and he already blind. Whatever little bit he got, he would have been on the floor in a minute, on the ground. Like they was outside. Boom! Like, as long as he would have kept it going. Did you really love me? Thank you, say you. Look, he fall and hit the ground. Knock on your door, rap on your window pane. Like, yeah, son. She was on the second floor. You was blind going up on that ladder and fell. Stay in the house. Call her on the phone. Stop trying to do extra stuff, man. Salute to Stevie. Stevie makes records like he can see. It looks like you, and I can tell where you're going. Nope. Stop. Woman in red. How you know she got on red, son? Red ain't got no smell. Look, salute to Ray Charles. Cause I would wonder how Ray Charles would get through some stuff. And then they show you he was filling the money like, oh no, hold on, homie, you cheat me out my paper. What? This blind? Yeah, I can feel this. This don't feel like the money I'm supposed to have. Don't make me cut you or cut somebody. Somebody gonna get cut up in here. Trust me on that. Like, dang, yo, what? Y'all saw the joint way like he was feeling the chick's wrist. He was like, I don't want no big girl. Nope, no big girl. Look. He lucky he ain't run into one of them shorties where they got the small wrist, but then it just get bigger. Like they got the whole small arm, but they big. Yeah, he would have been all pieces getting up on that. Like, what? No, this can't be the same girl. It's me. Oh, you played me. You played me. You funny built broad. I can't believe you got me out here like this. Come on now, Ray. Give me some of that blindness. No, I'm good. I love Ray Charles' movie because the scene when they flashback and his mama was like, I'm gonna only show you this once, and then I'm gonna just let it go. And she would watch him mess up, and she was just, tough love. These new kids can't even handle nothing like that. They can't handle that. That's real tough love. Like, to be blind and your peoples don't even help you? He alright. Boom, boom, boom. Had him made. You ain't gonna help that boy get to the door? He be out. He better learn how to. Okay, I see what he doing. Yeah, he walking. And he felt the doorknob. He walked. Okay. Yeah. Walk out the door. Gingerly step in for the step. Banister. Like, yeah. She did the right thing. Nah, you got grown men who still can't tie their shoes. Grown men in their 40s running around here with the Velcro strap joint. Yeah, man, it's like my fingers is messed up. Your fingers ain't messed up. I saw you roll that blunt. You get out of here, man. If you could roll a blunt, you could tie your shoes. Stop playing. This is what we do, though. I'm just saying, man, it's France was out here bugging like, nah. What else is going on? Sunday, Joe Biden drops out. Here's a question before I even get into this, because we know Kamala, because I was calling her Camilla, and somebody was like, no, it's Kamala. I'm like, all right, I mean, I get it, yeah, say the name right, my bad. Anyway, so she gets the spot Sunday. People lost their minds. The question I have is, who did y'all think was gonna get that? Outside of the vice president, who did you think was gonna be first in line outside of the vice president? Like, you really thought they was gonna just jump over her and go, hey, anybody? And she's just behind Biden. Biden's like, she's holding him up while he's saying he's stepping down. Go ahead, tell him, Daddy. I'm gonna step down. Yay! And she moves them to the side, and they're standing side by side, and they're just looking over her. Anybody? Like, how did y'all think that was gonna work? I tweeted it. I was like, yo, this is literally Veep. We are watching real life Veep with Julia, with Julia the Dreyfus chick. Yeah, we're like, yo, we are really out here watching Veep. This is some Veep stuff right there. Like, how are y'all open and tripped out? Trump is panicking. I saw the post. I posted the joint with the white women in Wisconsin going like, this is crazy. Like, the excitement she's bringing in, it's scary. It's gonna be scary for Trump. But I don't look at they already understood once she jumped in, the voters that she was going to get, the crowd she was going to run with. They like, oh, we've been here before. This is the Obama effect. She cool too. She done did a two-step. She had a Juneteenth with the hot sauce and all that on the greens and chicken. Yeah, nah, son, nah. This she out here. Yeah. She on that joint. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She know the whole song to Just For Me. She was like, I remember when I was a little girl, Just For Me. which always sounds like a New Edition song. I don't care what nobody say. You listen to Just For Me, that sound like a New Edition song. Don't act like I'm the only one that know that. But anyway, how did they not? The whole Republicans are lost. They're trying to figure out how to sue. They're trying to figure out how to keep it from happening. No, this is it. Everybody in this country had their 2 cents on Biden and how they thought he should drop out. Them 2 cents started to add up. Most Def said, they was like, how the straw break the hump? How did the straw break the camel's back? Here's the secret. There was a million other straws underneath it. Mathematics. I probably butchered that whole brother's line. But that's the point. All of that stuff started to add up and made sense. Made dollars. It computed. It calculated. It equated to something that needed to be done. It was the defining moment, and he stepped down. He stepped down and she stepped up and stepped in that spot. They, on a weekend, pulled in millions of dollars. Forget a weekend, a Sunday. Once it was announced, they was on Zoom with women first, black women first, did a Zoom, hundreds of thousands, and all of a sudden it turned to millions. Did a Zoom with some men, black men, then it turned to some more millions. You're not stopping that. That's what it is. Trump is like, I ain't even trying to do the debate. They weren't prepared for this. And what I like is Trump can't go at her the way he would like to. For people who don't understand how wild she shifted the game, J.D. Vance and his wife were to be the neutralizer for Kamala. I feel bad. I feel like for Kamala. Look, that sounds more natural, right? For Kamala and her husband, because she's Indian and Jamaican, and he's white, Jewish, by the way, Jewish. So that was supposed to be the thing. Hey, and look at his wife. Yeah, yeah, we got one too. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Now he's like, yo, I don't think I need something. He's like, yo, I don't really think I need something now. He's like, I think I jumped too soon. They had everything ready. He's out here thinking that the Democrats should pay him money because he done already invested in all of these smear campaigns on Biden. And the wild part is, if he was smart, he would have just let the internet do it. Do all the smear campaigns on Harris. Because they've been trying. And for every smear post, there's somebody to come back and go, no, that's not how that works. Her arrest record. Everybody's been fact checking and breaking that down and calling people out. That is the wild part about this, because he needs to watch the internet, because every angle that they're probably thinking of, there's somebody who's already broke that down. Now, it really doesn't matter anyway, because he's Trump. You know what I mean? Like, these people have already have it in their mind. This is our guy. A convicted felon. A dude who has sexually assaulted people. Women. Not people. Just it ain't like he running up on dudes going, hey man, give me some of that. But what I'm saying is, this is your guy. They're already on board. And then you have Republican official Republican politicians going, man, and if he don't win, this might be a war. Man, if he don't win, man, you thought what happened on January 6th was something? Wait till what happened. Why are we engaging in trying to stir up the pot and build on people's frustration? You know what I mean? These politicians, they need to, first of all, you need to find out who they are, get their names, what it is they do, and vote against them. If you're a Republican and you're kind of like, that ain't the rhetoric I'm about, vote against them. Dick Cheney got an ad against Donald Trump. You know how crazy that is? Like, stop and think about it. Like, I remember at one point I thought, like, yo, if there's anybody that is pro-Trump, it would be Dick Cheney. And I'm pretty sure it was when he was running and when he became president. I'm pretty sure Dick Cheney was all like, yeah, cool, do your thing, son. One thing I will tell you about them old Republicans, they're about America. Like, you can disagree with them on a lot of stuff. America is, like, when they say America first, they mean that. They mean that. They mean it. Here's a guy, Dick Cheney I'm talking about, who felt like the government, America, did Nixon wrong. The same thing with Trump was trying to, like, get all this stuff gathered up on him where it was like, yo, boom, boom, boom. They were doing the same thing. They did literally. Patriot Act. A lot of our freedoms were taken away. We okayed a lot of stuff for the protection so we could never have another 9/11, so we could never be attacked again, so we could never be found vulnerable again. We rode with that. We let a lot of stuff go when Bush did his 2 terms. A lot of stuff go. That's why I was like, yo, Trump is in that mode. He's really trying to neutralize and take out a lot of things. And again, I'm assuming Dick Cheney was cool with all that. Then his man's lost the election. For a lot of these old Republicans, that was the turning point. That thing that jumped off on January 6th, that was the part where they were like, ooh, nah, we don't do that. We don't do that, Playboy. Nah, you went too far. I'm good. You a cornball for that. My man calls him a coward. Dick Cheney calls him a coward. We don't do that. That ain't how it go down. That's not that. Nah. First, and let me tell you also something, because I saw the ad. I posted the ad. Dick Cheney look younger now than he did the whole 8 years riding with Bush. When they tell y'all this man is out here getting other people's hearts, they're not playing. This dude is literally just like, yo, accidents happen. He's the first person they called. You need a new heart, son? Yeah, I'll take it. Like, he looked good for a dude who gotta be super, super old. Like he looked old back when he was hanging out with Nixon. Like, these dudes, and if you don't believe me, think about it. All them dudes from the Bush era, Bush era, all that stuff that we was doing to protect the nation, none of them dudes are behind him. None of them dudes are riding with him at all. None of them. There's nobody from that era where that whole kind of shifting the game of what it is to be in the White House and kind of like take freedom away and choices away and your voice away. Cheney, Rumsfeld, and all of them, they was on it like that. They're like, yo, you put our democracy in danger. Like, it's not that they're not cool with what he was trying to do. It's the fact that when he lost, he didn't accept it. You lost, son. You gotta come back later. Try again. You can do another term. Nobody's saying you can't. But this is not acceptable, man. We don't do this here. We don't. That ain't how we run. That's the part. That's the part. When you got dude like Cheney, them dudes is not really. And let me be fair. The reason they also can do that, they're not in it anymore. Yeah, Mitch McConnell, turtle face. He's still trying to. They need power. These dudes need that. Those dudes are no longer part of it. Remember, Colin Powell, when he stepped, like when he was no longer part of the process, he spoke freely. W. Bush was no longer part of the process. He spoke freely. The first Bush spoke free. They were quick to tell you what they weren't cool with. That's the thing. Like, the people who are no longer there, they're like, no, son, that's unacceptable. You don't do that. What is you? No, that's wrong right there. You can't be my homie now. That's cornball. But she got these dudes lost in the sauce. They don't know where to go. They're trying to figure it out. And I figure by August they'll come up with a nice package and a angle, something where it's like this is what we're gonna talk about. And it can't be diversity. It can't be a DEI. It can't. Because when you start trying to talk about her as a woman, you have to look over and go, that affects all of these women politicians that got our back. Yeah, Marjorie, that affects Marjorie. Now you taking aim at Sarah Palin. You taking aim at Sarah Bachman if she's still trying to get down. Like you taking aim at Nikki Haley. You taking aim at what's the pretty one with the glasses that was in the movie theater getting finger banged? That bride, like her, you taking aim at her. You know, the one that looked like an unlikable porn star. Her, like yeah, she. You taking aim at these chicks. I've heard already they're talking about, well, you know, she did a lot of sleeping around to get to where she at. You can't do that. Because again, now you open that door for accusations to fall on every single female politician. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Now, not only politicians, but every female who has been promoted to a high position at her business, at her place of employment. Now you're giving, you know what I'm saying? Now you're giving off those vibes like, diversity hire. You're alienating a whole group. You know what I mean? Vance has already said some stupid stuff. But what I'm saying is, Trump can't be like, I okay this, you know what I'm saying? I approve this commercial. No, you can't, son. What else we got going on? South Sudan. Can we salute South Sudan? 13 years of independence. They have a basketball team that gave America problems. Gave the U.S. team problems. Y'all know who on that U.S. team? I don't know everybody on that U.S. team, but I'm going to tell you this much. They got Anthony Davis on that joint. They got LeBron on that joint. They got KD on that joint. You know what I'm saying? They got Tatum on that joint. They got Curry on that joint. Just in case I didn't say Curry, they got Curry on that joint. You know what I mean? They got a nice hookup. Like that's a nice arrangement of dudes who could barely beat South Sudan. And I only know this because this past Saturday, was the All-Star game for the WNBA. And the All-Stars beat the USA women's team. And people are like, see, that's what I'm talking about. They need to go ahead and get rid of that whole team lineup and put these chicks on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see what happened to the USA team? And look, this is what I do now. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I troll now. I go on social media and I see ESPN and SportsCenter and them talking that talk, and I literally go in and I say, I leave comments purposely, and I reply to stupid joints purposely. So somebody was like, yeah, they need to get rid of that whole U.S. team. And I'm like, you talking about the men's who could barely beat South Sudan? Oh man, do you know that was fighting words. Man, but they won though. It shouldn't have been that way. Man, they got more international players that played in the NBA than they did back in the 92. It doesn't even matter, son. It shouldn't have been that way. You got dudes trying their best to tell you the 92 team wouldn't have. Let me tell you something about the 92 team. You got Michael Jordan. You got Scottie. For all intents and purposes, you have Clyde Drexler, you have Charles Barkley, and you have John Stockton. You have Patrick Ewing and David Robinson. And I'm saying these names purposely because these are names of players who were known to play defense. Karl Malone really wasn't known as a great defensive player. There was times where Charles Barkley was out here making you work for your points. Charles Barkley would make you work for your points. You know what I'm saying? We know about Mike and Scotty. It's notorious. Stockton was a beast on the low. Yeah, he wasn't the glove and all that like Gary Payton, but you had to do a lot of work to get your shot off around Stockton. You know what I'm saying? David Robinson and Patrick Ewing, we ain't even got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm saying those names for a reason. America's not really great on defense. And not only that, these other countries are playing 90s ball. Did y'all see the game? The South, like these dudes was bowing through these dudes. Like they was really out here, nah, son, I'm getting this. Like, yo, They playing like you guys are so caught up into this. The smallest tap got to be and they're looking around like nothing. Like, dude, this is international ball. I don't know what that was. What's y'all? This is what y'all do in the NBA? That was a foul to you? Ugh. Man, go get a napkin. You know what I mean? Somebody get this man a pacifier. Come on, man. Want some cheese with that wine? Go ahead somewhere with that, yo. They ain't ready. So you ain't gonna tell me the dream team is look. Y'all seen what they did when they went against Croatia, and Scotty and Mike was locking your mans down to the point. Y'all see the joint where they talked to Tony Kukoc, and he was like, and my teammates was like, yo, what did you do to him? What did you? I don't know, man. And Mike was like, it wasn't nothing personal about him. That's my man. I got nothing against him. I just wanted to show like, yo, Jerry Krause, we here. Why are you trying to replace us? Which is a whole nother conversation that talks about the Bulls, and I'm not going down that road. But what I'm saying is, you're talking about dudes who can turn it up. Yeah, no. It would still be the same way, because then you still got Mullen who can shoot lights out. Bird, if you ain't letting Bird have to do all that extra stuff, Bird is shooting lights out. Magic is nasty with the pass. Stockton nasty with the pass. And the rest of these dudes ain't nothing but finishers. Come on, man. You got Clyde and Michael Jordan like interrupting the passing lane. Ball go at, as soon as the ball leave their hand, they left their man and went straight into, boom, stole the ball during the pass. Fast break dunk. Boom. What is you talking about? What? Patrick Ewing and David Robinson and Charles Barkley blocking shots, and then when they block it, they making sure they block it towards a team member or towards it ain't none of that out of the bounds stuff. They inbounds, so they team got a chance to get the ball. Fast break. What? Big Magic bigger than all these point guards. He get the rebound, outlets, pass. Boom. Somebody out here styling on they dunk. Whether it's Scotty, Mike, or Clyde Drexler, they styling on they dunk. Come on, man. Don't play like the 92 team wasn't like that. Come on, man. Old heads be out here just... No, y'all young dudes don't remember what Barcelona looked like. Barcelona was... And there was some teams who put that work in and made them do a little like, yo, okay, we really got to step it up on these dudes. But it wasn't a lot. You know what I'm saying? I hear people talking about, oh, well, it ain't the real Olympics yet. Dude, here's the thing that they don't understand. The USA team showed out so hard that they were breaking spirits of other teams. Other teams was watching all these other teams get demolished. And it was like, ooh, okay. All we got to do is hope that it doesn't end up like that. What we got to do is put up a better fight than whatever that was. We can't let that happen. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you ain't out here destroying these dudes to break their confidence before the Olympics, it's a mind game, son. It's a mind game. Come on, man. Out here and barely beat Germany. Like, these games are closer than they should be, man. Y'all gonna mess around and these teams get on a hot streak and LeBron age starts really catching up on them. Because LeBron's been the one pulling all these joints out. I'm sorry. And this is what makes it so sad. And everybody's going, yo, this is what makes LeBron great. I ain't gonna front. That's what makes LeBron great. LeBron is out here on something else, and these dudes is I don't know. Like we talked about, everybody's talking about Clay. Curry might not be up to par anymore either. It might be the last days for Son. You know what I mean? KD might not be like that for him anymore. They got Booker on the team too, right? Booker, yeah, like I said, I don't really know the lineup, but it's not really a great lineup. You ain't got killers. First of all, you ain't got killers on the team. Anthony Davis is so timid. You know what I mean? I look, and when you watch him play against people that are more aggressive, that's when you see it. And like I said, them South Sudan dudes was rolling up on him, and he's just like, he bumped me while he was driving to the basket, and that ain't a foul. Nah, what is he doing, man? What is he doing? Nah, they ain't built like that. Stop. Man, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm done. Look, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm out here tripping on y'all. I'm bugging. Let me get back into what we do. Aya Nakamura. I'm sorry, that just sounds like the most Asian-y. I'm expecting like most likely a brown Asian. She mixed with some African and some Asian. She's like with the chinky eyes and just thick and voluptuous. Like, what? Like, look at her. Okay. Like, what? Yeah. Okay. All right. But no, she's not. Beautiful black woman. You know what I mean? Actually reminds me of Lil Sims. Like her look. You know what I mean? And I might be getting that name wrong, but I'm the British bride. British rap. She's a problem on the mic. Salute to her. That's kind of like when I look at her, I get that vibe of like Megan Thee Stallion meets her, like emergence of that. Like that's that, man. And like they said, for what I saw, what I'm hearing, what I had heard, because it's over there, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. That was a thing too, that she seemed to have that hood mentality. Though she grew up in the suburbs, somewhere out there in France. She grew up in a suburban area. But anyway, man, let's get into this joint about her. Ooh, during these Olympics, we got some we're gonna have Olympic joints. We're gonna have Olympic joints for y'all. Let's get into it. Thank y'all for listening. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, Lost Boys. I felt like I was about to go somewhere with that, but I didn't. Anyway, thanks y'all for listening. Please do your research on this woman and see what I'm saying. Yo, she's, you know what I mean? The music is dope. I can't understand any of it because it's French, but the vibe is there. I've played stuff on my Universe of Soul mix where I only play like foreign music. I've played some of her joints. She got a problem with it. She is dope. Thank y'all for rocking. Let's get into what we do. Let's go. Word up. Hey, before we go any further, I know I've been, hold on. We gonna keep it right there. Before I go any further, I have been messing up. I've been missing out. But I wanna say this. Rest in peace to Boss. Whoa, y'all ain't understanding. Def Jam's, West, or whatever they were trying to do. But for sure, Def Jam's second female MC that was signed to the label. Nikki D was the first. Boss was the second. Boss was just a whole nother thing. Boss was like one of the first female gangster rappers. You had her, Yo-Yo. Really wasn't, to me, Yo-Yo really wasn't gangster. I'm not gonna add Yo-Yo. But the Conscious Daughters, for those who know, you know, that was a lane right there. That was a piece of playing field right there. And it was just dope. She was Midwest, somewhere out there in Michigan. Some say Detroit, some say Flint, if I'm not mistaken. Here's my thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all know me. I'm too honest at times with y'all. I remember the controversy about Boss when she came out. This was again, when the 90s, when we was out here trying to expose fake gangsters, and somebody was like, nah, you know, she went to Catholic school, and she ain't really gangster, man. Her people's got a little paper, blah, 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 blah. I remember my first thought was like, because then she went on the Lolo. Then the brat came out. I was like, yo, what if the boss is the brat? You know what I mean? Just, and nobody believed. It was just me. I was the only one that was out here thinking that. And then I was like, yo, was she from, you know, yeah. Then for a hot second, trust me when I tell you, a hot second, I could have put money on Aaliyah was the boss. Light-skinned bride with all the lipstick joint going on in the shades. But then, when you heard Aaliyah and then she took the shades off, you're like, I don't think that's the boss though. That might not be her. So, but I definitely thought it was her back then. Anyway, that ain't what we here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the great females MCs in the all the great female MCs in the game. You know what I'm saying? And there's too many to name. I'll be here all day and somebody still gonna be like, yo, you forgot about. So I ain't gonna even go into that. Just know that you get respect no matter who you are. And then what we're gonna do right here is take it from the top. Take it from the top. This moment in Black history. And it don't stop. Like, look, here's something that was crazy. Here's a piece of controversy. So, and the controversy is what made me go, let me speak on this woman right here. Aya Nakamura, black French woman. You know what I'm saying? Black French woman. Been doing her thing in the music industry since 2014. 10 years now, right? So let's salute this woman in that manner like that. Yeah, 10 years in the game, and she has amassed to the point she is on par. I'm not saying she's there yet. She is getting to the point where she will be France's version of Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Adele, Beyonce, Celine Dion. She is that dope. She has been nominated in many award ceremonies out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, this is the thing I'm trying to tell you. I want y'all to understand. She put her music out there online, gaining a following. It was like, yo, boom, YouTube and all these people, this is what rocked her. She releases her debut album, you know what I'm saying, in 2017. You know what I'm saying? And had a follow-up in 2018. All of this stuff is certified diamond. The follow-up was certified diamond. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Any place, especially in spots where they are speaking French, she is that chick. You know what I'm saying? She is out here killing them, doing her thing. Nobody since 1961, bring the beat back, has been the most listened to French female artist, even in the Netherlands. You know what I'm saying? She is out here with 5 #1 joints, #1 album in France. She got awards all over the place. She's doing her thing. She got MTV Europe Awards. She is that chick. You know what I'm saying? She has been that chick. She has gotten the joint. She has West Indian ancestry. You know what I mean? She got there to like France around when she was 5. She studied under them. She got down with them. She did her thing with them. This is what I'm telling y'all. In 2014, she released her first single on Facebook that helped her rock. And by 16, she was like, yo, she made another song. And then, like I told y'all, all of a sudden in 2017, it really started skyrocketing for this woman, and she took off. And it was like, yo, she is that chick. Now, here's the crazy part. This is where it gets weird at, because we got to talk about this. This is why I came into this joint. It was reported that the president had thought about, like, yo, with the 2024 Olympics, Summer Olympics coming, he's like, yo, this is the chick I want to do the national anthem for France. France's national anthem will be done by Aya Nakamura. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, yo, this is crazy. All of a sudden, you also now get people going, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is one of those things where they kind of wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the far right was like, nah, we don't want that. We don't need her. She's not, you know what I'm saying? This is not going to be one of those things. The backlash was crazy. He was basically, for the most part, putting her down for her race and the way she looked. Because if you look, please look this woman up. She is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And she, you know what I mean? But, yeah. And they was like, yo, nah, I don't want, like, the far right was like, yo, and they had man speaking on their behalf, like, nah, we don't want her. You know who we should get? Then they threw another name in the game, right? I was like, all right, cool. The problem is, the name that they threw in the game is French Canadian. She's a Canadian. So why would you even go out here and try to get this Canadian chick to do the French joint for France? Why would you, what are we doing? Now, here's the other side. That Canadian chick that they're talking about is a white woman. Petite looking white woman. Probably can go. She could probably, don't get it twisted, she probably got the pipes to kill it. She's not Canadian. Like, we're not, you know what I mean? She's not Canadian. Like, we love Adele, but Adele is never gonna sing the national anthem. Not at the Olympics. When they come to LA, they not gonna bypass all of our artists and go, bring Adele. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. Adele can go, but that's not how we do. That's not how it's supposed to be done. So it's a whole lot of controversy. It's a lot of backlash. But we're talking about a woman who is undoubtedly on her way to being one of France's biggest pop stars. She does Afrobeat. She does R&B. She's alternative R&B. She has pop music. Like I said, that's why I said she's on that Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey lane, where she's covering all aspects of music, and the world loves her. You can't get, like, there's no better ambassador for you to represent your country than someone who has the whole world caught up in her web. Because we're talking French-speaking countries, and there's a lot more out there than we know, especially when we're talking about Africa. You know what I mean? So we talking about, like, yo, killing the game. Like, nah, I don't want this black chick to do it. Sometimes you just gotta shake your head. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm an American, so I'm like, it could happen in America, but it won't happen in America because, one, there's just way too much talent. Like, God bless Aretha Franklin, rest in peace. But you best believe, if America could have caught up with Aretha Franklin in her prime and was like, we want you to sing the national anthem, or Whitney, or Mariah, race would not be a factor. We'd say, do it. Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight would not be a factor. Do it. We want you to do it. Reba can do it if she want to. You want to, Reba's second on the list. Reba after all of y'all. Dolly's after all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some people, but they after y'all. Right now, we just, do y'all want to do it? Any of you want to do it? And they go, yeah. Dolly and them going to have to take a backseat. Unless it's in Texas. Unless it's in Nashville or something. Then, but, you know, Atlanta, LA, New York, yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all don't act like y'all don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, that's the Black History moment. Need the respect. And please, when next month comes, we might play some of her music. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all really get that vibe. So I want y'all to understand what they talking about they are willing to miss out on. You know what I mean? But anyway, get at me on Twitter. See, I ain't said this in a long time either. You know what I mean? Get at me on Twitter, Black C's, BLACK_CEZ or X or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk, little baby, whatever y'all want to call it. I'm on that. the gram, Black Caesar Son, BLACKCEZARSONN, Facebook Live at the Oasis. Hit us at has the joints. These mixes, you type in Black Caesar and it pops up. SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Daily Motion, YouTube, just joints. We out here. The moments like this right here that I give you, these Black History moments, our world, our time. That's our, like, you know what I'm saying? OUR world, our time. You know what I'm saying? On most platforms they got podcasts. You can catch it there. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna do what we do, man. Let's get back into this music. I don't talk too much. Let's go. That's my time. That's my time, yo. Salute to the Diamond District. A bunch of DMV dudes. I want to say they're from DC more so than anything else, but I don't know. I know they DMV type dudes, but yo, salute. I'ma holler at y'all Saturday. For those who know or don't know, we gonna say it again. We gonna have the dope blends, all blends, popping, rocking, different vibes, different sounds. We did it last year, last Easter. I loved it. I liked it. The good vibe, positive vibes and feedback. So we're going to do it again. You know what I mean? Just keep them out here, Just keep them out here, Just keep them out here like, Because you know we do blends on the mix show. And I try not to cheat and take some of the ideas that we're going to talk about that Saturday. But anyway, thank y'all for rocking with me. That is not how I'm supposed to leave. This is not. No, that is not. We do it differently here. We do it like I'm somewhere else or something. But anyway, like we do how we get down, man. we do the Carol Burnett air toss that y'all can't see because we ain't got video for all of that. But we got videos coming too, by the way. More clips, video clips and everything. But anyway, that ain't what we here to talk about. What we here to talk about is the coolness right here. It's like 1 for the trouble, 2 for the bass, let the hi-hats come all over the place. That sounds so nasty. Anyway. Don't act like I heard that. Anyway, let's do it like this. They say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that your God allows you to get out here and continue your journey, please show the world the best version of you. Y'all be safe. Peace.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.